Hi folks, a little tinkering video for you today. I've got a few changes on the motorbike lift, so let's have a look at that first. Well, you may remember that I'd pulled in the Honda PC50 after 2 years sitting in the polytunnel. So that was the bike I was going to start restoring on my Retro Hacks channel. It's the first motorcycle restoration on that channel. But something happened. I got an email from a chap, and he watched the video where I put it on the motorcycle lift and got it out, basically. And he said he couldn't believe it. He nearly fell off his chair when he saw the video, because he looked at the number plate, and the number plate was a mirror image of a number plate that he's already got on one of his other vehicles. So he asked if he could buy the number plate. Well, obviously the bike's not registered at the moment, so for me just to sell the number plate, I couldn't do that. So what I would have had to have done would be to register the bike and then got the bike changed to an age-related plate and then sold the number off of that. I didn't want all that hassle. I wasn't into that. So what I said to him was that you could buy the bike off me if you wanted. He did ask if he could do that. So we agreed on a price. He come down, he picked it up, one of my subscribers, and he's over the moon with it. And he does a bit of restoration himself, so he's actually going to restore it as well. I don't think he's going to film it, but what he will do, he said, was send me the pictures of it when it is restored. He's going to do probably a nut and bolt restoration on it and then convert the number plate over to one of his other vehicles. How ironic is that? Who am I to stand in the way of fate? I thought it had to be the case, so I just let it go to him. So I'm sorry for those of you who have been waiting a couple of years for me to start that restoration. We got quite near to it, but things happen in life and you just got to go with the flow, and I went with the flow on that one, and I did let him have the bike. So there you go, there's that. So what I've got on the bike lift now, let me show you. Yet another classic moped. This one's in a lot worse state, although it is totally original. This is the Mobylet, or call it the Mobymatic there, as you can see. Another 50cc moped. All original. I hope no one sees that plate and wants that one. Yeah, so this one is, I think I did have this running as well. Another little two-stroke, this one. And it's a funny little setup. It's got two chains on it. It's got the, when you turn it around, you can see like a bicycle chain on this side. Obviously for pedalling it along. And if we come around the other side, enclosed in here, we've actually got a motorcycle chain, I would imagine. I think it's a motorcycle chain. It might be a belt, I don't know. But also on this side, very much like the modern mopeds, we've got a drive belt on this as well, look. And this looks to be some sort of, is this a variator? I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether this thing actually travels in and out as well. So there's the clutch mechanism by the looks of things there, look. So it's got a sort of external clutch, very much like a modern scooter. But I'm not too sure exactly how that works at the moment. I haven't done anything to this. I've literally just pulled it out. Now, as you can probably see, this one is in a very bad state, really. The tin work on this, the frame, it seems to be okay. I don't know whether these inserts on this rear mudguard here are bolted in or whether they're actually part of the main frame. So I'm not too sure exactly. This is sort of irretrievable, to be honest with you. So coming around the other side, it's pretty much the same story on here. So I'm not too sure exactly what I'll be doing with this until I actually strip it all down. As I said, I think this is a runner. I'm not too sure. The seat is sort of beyond saving, to be honest with you. It's rock hard, and it feels full of rust. It's all crunchy when you move it in and out. The main frame seems to be okay. The front fork seems to be okay. And yet again, we've got more corrosion on the front mudguard there. So I don't know whether or not to actually customise this one rather than put it back to standard, because the main parts I think are possibly beyond repair, and I don't know, as I say, about repairing this here. I'm not too sure until I actually take it apart how far gone, or is this part of the main frame or not. I'm not sure. So there may be something where I perhaps, I don't know, cut this down or cut this bit out, for example, and maybe put another panel in there to keep it original, or trying to do something totally different. I'm not really too sure yet. But as I say, it's a little two-stroke again. It does turn over, and I'm sure I did have this started at one stage. So we'll have a look at it. I'll try and keep these original and the main frame. The seat may change, obviously, because that's irretrievable. The clocks, is that metal? I think so, yeah. That may all be metal and kept original. Has it got the mileage on there? I'm not sure. 9,910. So it has travelled a bit in its little life. So yeah, I'm not too sure yet whether or not I can save these wheels. They're quite rusty. I may be able to powder coat them with the chrome powder coat. I'm not going to go to the extent of paying for proper chrome on them, because that will literally cost a fortune basically. So, or whether or not I can get similar wheels, I'm not too sure yet. See, all these spokes may clean up, I'm not sure. We'll have to have a look. But this is going to be the restoration on the Retro Hacks channel. So I'm sorry for those of you who are waiting for the PC50, but I've got to just go with the flow, and that seemed to be the right thing to do. It was fate that brought us together, so to speak. Well, a lot of you have been asking about the Reliant Regal. When am I going to be starting on that? Well, as I said, you probably know if you've watched my Butlers Empire channel that we've had a lot of other work going on. What with the garden refurbishment, which we're moving forward with slowly. We've got rid of the pond, which was the fire pit or rubbish pit, as you can remember. We've repaved the patio now, so that's all done. We're in the stage now where we want to get the raised bed, which I built outside this log cabin here, get that removed. So that's going to be happening over the next few weeks. And then we can start, obviously, to pour the concrete base or get the concrete base so that we can start to build the timber surround. And again, in this short time, this year, what's happened is apparently wood has sort of tripled in value. So I may have to hold off with building the frame for that until wood obviously comes down to a sort of more realistic price, because it's a waste of time building your own to make it cheaper and stronger if it's going to be 3 times the price. So I may have to hang on to that one for the moment, but as I say, we will be sorting out the concrete base, and there's still more work to do behind the scenes in the garden, which I've normally been showing on my Butlers Empire channel. And as you probably know, if you are a subscriber to my Butlers Empire channel, we've not uploaded there for about a month at the moment. We're having a bit of a break on that channel at the moment because I was getting a bit of a negative vibe, and people were coming along with stupid comments, which I'm not going to respond to anymore. So those of you who say, don't let them affect you, them negative people, I'm not going to let them affect me anymore. I've got to move forward now, move on and move up, and keep our channels nice and jolly and positive the way we always have done. All I'm going to do with the people who do leave negative comments is I'm going to photo capture their comment with their channel name, and I'm going to store it in a file, and I'm going to make a note of that for the future reference, because there will come a time where cyberbullying will become a crime, and then you can get people who are going to act on that, lawyers and solicitors, and they will then take on board all these little cases, because everyone who's got a YouTube channel is traceable, and it's not hard to find out who that person is, even though they're hiding behind a keyboard. But that's enough of that. Let's move on. And let's talk about the Reliant Regal, as I said I was going to do. I'm going to start work on the engine. The reason why I've not put the engine back together yet is it needs to be taken apart again. I did put the pistons in the crankshaft and the camshaft, but it's been sitting in the workshop for about a year, 2 years nearly, and it's gathered dust inside. So I'll strip that down again and get that repaired. Also, the cylinder head, as you remember, which I've got over here, which is, I had it skimmed. It just needs to be cleaned up. But one thing that was confusing me was that this is the, this is the valve stem oil seal which was fitted. Now if you can see that, that's where the little collets go, or if you're in a different country like America, they call them keepers. We call them collets here in the UK, that keeps the valve on. But this is the floating, I think it's called a floating valve stem oil seal. Now I didn't really want to put these back on again. They are very hard and very brittle, and I don't know whether they're supposed to be like that, but I have found the 750 and the 850 valves are pretty much the same. And as a result of that, I've actually sent off some 850 valve stem oil seals, which are more like the originals. Let me show you. And as you can see there, that's the number there. I got these off of eBay actually. They are for a Reliant 750 and an 850 engine. The Reliant 750 and 850 engine are basically the same bore and pretty much the same. And the 600 and 700 engines likewise are pretty much the same. But as you can see, these little valve stem oil seals are more like the normal ones we know of, and they sit up on the actual valve guide brass bit that sits up, so they'll stay in place. That's the plan of these anyway, and create a better seal rather than them other things. So I am moving forward slowly with that. I did get the cylinder head out the other day and have a look at it, and one thing I did notice was that I'd lost 2 of the little collets. And I did ask around on Facebook. One of my subscribers, Dan Clift, I better put that over his name actually, where was it? Dan Clift, I reached out to him and he's got loads of spares. And he actually sent me, which was very nice of him, I only wanted 2 because I've only lost for 1 valve. But he actually sent me 4 little collets there, a couple of keepers there. he also sent me a couple of spare valve springs as well. So thanks very much for that, Dan. And let me just pull this out, because he sent me a couple of stickers. I've given one to Gary, by the way, Dan, like he said. Dan does a bit of welding, and I'll put his sticker on the wall of fame at the moment. This is his Facebook page. If you want to go to Facebook, and he's called The Crazy Welder, you'll find Dan there if you ever want any welding done. If you're in his area, he might be able to help you out. And he says, I've given you a few more than needed, as always. Good to have spares, and these are easily lost, as I well know. I assume that's why you need these. He didn't charge me. I did offer to pay him, but he didn't charge me, so thanks very much. He said he'd been using the Versatray. I think Dan won the Versatray in one of my competitions. He's been using it because he does a lot of, again, after watching my videos, he started doing some lawnmower repairs, and he now has got sheds of them. And he does, I think he's probably one of the only people in his area where he lives to do lawnmower repairs. So I'm glad my lawnmower videos did help him out and got him going. And as I say, he does quite well out of it as well. So he's been using the Versatray, and he's been using it a lot. He's chucked in a few stickers for his Facebook group. It's a bit quiet at the moment, but I hope to revive it. That's his Facebook group, The Crazy Welder. He don't have any YouTube stickers. He does have a YouTube channel. I think it's called Dan Clift, because he's got his own trotter van, and I think he just puts little short 30-second videos on there or something like that. So, but he's not actually given me any stickers. I don't think he's got any stickers for that. So he says, keeps the vids coming, and give a sticker to Gary, which I've already done, Dan. So thanks again for getting me them, because I did try someone on Facebook as well, who I know stocks lots of Reliant spares, but he didn't have none at all. So thanks very much for that. And that's that out of the way. So what I also will be doing, I'll put that up in a minute, Dan. I've got this here, which is a topped-on Art Diag BT 800 BT, sorry, Diagnostic Reader. Now, if you've got modern cars, more and more of them have systems on them where you need to have a pretty smart meter to reset certain things or check on certain things. Things like a DPF regeneration, steering angle sensors. What else is there? Bleeding brakes. Even if you change a battery on a new car, for example, a lot of them you have to tell your car's computer that you have installed a new battery for it to sort of register it with all the other modules in the car. And you can only do that on something like this. Now, this one here is, as I said to you, it's an Art Diag 800 BT, BT meaning Bluetooth. This comes in a lot cheaper than some of the other ones that are out there on the semi-professional, professional range. And this one at the moment has got a lifetime upgrade or update, and where you can download software for many different types of cars. I'm not featuring this today. I've actually done the video on it, but I've got my video scheduled out for the next sort of few weeks. So you'll see this video probably, I think it's the 24th of July 2021 as we're doing this video. And I've managed to get them to give you £100 discount off of this thing. I think it's priced at about 349 quid, something like that. And I've managed to get £100 discount promotion only for a week. So that's coming up starting on the 24th of July. The video comes out for that, and I'll leave a link below in the description where you can get £100 off this. It's a great bit of kit. I'm not an expert on these by any means, but I do understand about certain new modern cars that you need a slightly smarter meter than what I've been using in the past. I can't think where I've put them. I've got me little launch one, and I've also got one of those handheld ones with a little LCD screen. They're only good for reading codes. This one does a hell of a lot more, and there's a big discount coming on that, only for a week apparently. Right, so that's that. And I did also mention that our Butlers Empire channel, I've not been uploading for about a month on that one for various reasons. And one of them is we're going to be starting again very, very shortly, me and Sharon. And with that, Sharon wanted some new T-shirts done for them. So we've had a bit of a struggle getting my T-shirts. The chap who used to do my T-shirts, apart from when I used to do my own, he doesn't do them anymore. So we've actually got some printed out here. Let me just show you these Butlers Empire ones. See what you think of these. I think they're fantastic. And we will be using these people again. And the reason why I'm bringing it to you, because I know a lot of you YouTubers out there like merchandise and stuff like that. And it can be very expensive. And let me just show you that. There you go. That's for our Butlers Empire channel. We've got these for Sharon. Let me get you nearer. Now, as you can see there, can you see the quality of that? Absolutely lovely. And these are vinyls. And I'm well pleased that they do them in all the colours. You just got to email them or send a message on Facebook. I'll leave a link in the description. With these ones, it's Hoppity Designs. That's the name of the company. It tells you how to wash them, wash inside out. A lot of these people don't put these tags on them, and people say, oh, I've put it on a hot wash and it's shrunk. It fits my baby now and all that sort of stuff. So it tells you exactly what to do there. So you can't grumble at that. So Sharon wanted a grey one, and we thought we'd try one in a different colour for a change. And we've also had a red one done as well. And I think they look absolutely fantastic. So that's Hoppity Designs, and they'll do one or two. You haven't got to order a big bunch of 10 or 20 or whatever, like a lot of these companies do. And also, they're very reliable, these people, because as I say, they do get back to you straight away. Little companies I find work the best. So you'll find them on Facebook. If you hashtag Hoppity Designs, I'll leave a link. I'll put it there for you so you can see what the hashtag looks like and how it's written out. I think they're on Etsy. I think they've got Twitter maybe, and Instagram and stuff like that. So if you went to Google and put in hashtag Hoppity Designs, you'll see all their stuff come out. I'll leave their Facebook page link below so that you can mail them directly on the messenger thing. So there we go. Absolutely well chuffed with them, and I'm going to get a couple done in black. I always wear black, as you well know, and I'm going to keep the gold there, and where the Empire is, I'll have mine in white there, so it'll be gold and white on a black t-shirt. I always wear black, but that's me. Anyway, so that's that, folks. So yeah, that's what's been going on at the moment. There's a few more videos coming out in the coming couple of weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks, where we will be working on the Astra and also the Vauxhall Signum. So keep your eyes out for them. And I'm trying to upload a video at the moment every 5 days, just for this little holiday period of time. And we're going to start uploading again, as I say, onto the Retro Hacks channel with this Mobymatic, and also what we're going to be doing in our public and private life on our Butlers Empire channel. That's me, Sharon, the family, stuff like that, what we're getting up to, where we're travelling to, stuff like that, when we go out and about or whatever, and you'll be seeing a lot more of that. Right, Project Man's just turned up over, and I think I've just got Sharon. Look, here we come, baby. What you got there?
Job.
Who for?
It's not going.
It's not working. Who's this? Just one of your people, you know?
Yeah, I'm not giving their name away.
No. There it is.
It's me.
Happy days. Sharon's got the new top one. I've had to get mine.
You're well Joe, aren't you, Project Man?
He's jealous. Get over here, Project Man. Come over here. We can't see you. He's looking at a proper bike over there, the Mobymatic.
Oh, crown.
Yeah, it's lovely, baby. So, do you want me to look at this? I know what, it don't work.
Don't work at all. He says it.
Or do you want to do it? What do you want to do?
Well, I just thought it'd be a video.
Well, think of him, because he's scratching about for content.
Well, no, I thought it'd be nice if it got done before we disappeared.
Are you going to do it or what?
I want it done this week.
Well, we're going to sort a video out first, and then we'll have a look at this.
What do you mean we're going to sort a video out?
If you do it on video, let me know, then I can let him know and he can watch it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah?
What, is it priming? What, it's priming?
So you can ring him and he'll tell you.
It's priming?
So he'll take it apart, most probably.
Hold on, let's have a look. Let's get the camera up.
Did you give a mention to our little
that
lady? Did you give her name out?
Yeah, that's why you've got it on, baby. I've already done that.
You've given her name out?
Yes, it'll be link in the description and stuff like that.
We'll also be mentioning it again on Butlers Empire.
I've told them all about it, Shell. You've missed everything, baby. All right?
It was too late.
Yep. Right, Project Man, right, come on, what's happening here?
Well, I don't know, it's just come in here. It says 7 primes. 5, 6.
Okay, let's see what we can do here then.
Should you not be doing that outside because of the noise?
No, it's not a problem, Shell.
Set to start, which is on.
Right.
Pull the trigger.
Right.
So that's took it off start.
Set to start. No, it says pull trigger, pull start, not pull trigger, pull start. Yeah?
Where's pull? Right,
So, switched on, yeah. Right, that should have started out. I'm thinking spark.
That's the next step.
Right. Well, it's turned into a blinking chain cutting video, Sharon.
Oh, might as well.
I like it done.
I like your t-shirt, baby.
An adventure, which we will be letting out news on Butlers Empire. So if you want to know about the adventure, get across to Butlers. Oh, you've told them, haven't you?
No, I've not told them the adventure, no.
Get across to Butlers Empire.
We're on an adventure, baby.
And
You've said that.
Subscribe.
Happy days.
To me.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, so let's have a look at that plug in there. I say, do you want me to get the little plug spanner tester, Jimmy? Gary. Hold on, let's have a look what we got here. Let's have a look what we got here. We got We've got one of them. Where's me spark plug tester? Oh, here we go. Here we go, look. All these spares I've got, look. Right, okay. Right,
Oh, no, I want to see if this goes.
yeah, all right, well, hold on. Yeah, I'll try that first. Pull that back.
I know how to do it.
Hey, I've taught you.
I can't get it on.
Is that on? Is it nice and tight?
No, but I want to.
All right, okay. Close it up. You know where the tools are?
Yeah.
The tool's using the tool.
The tool using the tool, baby. That's our little boy.
My boy. That's not my little boy. It's my big boy.
Someone told me,
Mummy's big
someone
soldier.
told me, drop your ego, Dad, and give him a hand on his channel. Someone
We
said
always
that.
give our children hand.
Of course we do. They don't realise today, these people.
Well,
Mind your
Gary.
fingers. Tough, 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 Sharon.
Scared.
Right, you looking?
I'm watching. Yeah, you got a lovely spark. Beautiful spark. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so it's not the spark plug then.
Well, it still could be. I've had them do that before.
Have you now?
We're going to try to do the spark plug then.
I don't know if we got one. Take the spark plug out anyway. We'll have a quick look at it because you never know.
That's not the right one. Thought you done these.
My toolbox is there, look. In there. He's come up here, folks, because he's doing a video. He's doing his own video. He's got some goodies to share on each video, so you'll have to have a little look at that as well. Right, 2 spark plugs in the top.
Maybe Matty.
Is that the one?
And a rack. And all rack.
Oh, you have to use it up there, long reach.
You don't know either.
Long reach sockets. I've got everything here somewhere.
He's getting one out, so he don't know either. He said you didn't know.
Spark plug sockets, hey?
Spark plug socket, shall.
And a rack. We changed it to and a rack.
Try one of them.
All rack.
Try one of them. That's the kitty. What size is that, just for record?
19, is it?
19 mil, yeah, 19 mil. It's a 3/8 drive. You wait till we get this blinking E10 fuel in all these little things like this. It's going to bugger all these carbs up, you know that, don't you?
Oh, yes.
You're going to get so many people saying, oh, my strimmer don't work, my chainsaw don't work. Let's have a look.
Looks like a new plug.
That's a brand new plug, isn't it? Yeah, it's a gap, right? Yeah, the gap looks all right. There's nothing in between.
A bit watery in there, look at that.
Oh, is
water
it?
sitting on it. Something's
Yeah.
sitting on it.
Yeah, it's a bit wet, isn't it? A bit. I'll tell you what, blow in now. He might have flooded it, you see. And if you've got excess petrol in the crankcase, sometimes they don't start. So get the airline. Oh, go and do it that way if you want. Go on. Again. Right, you've got good compression there. So it's definitely not compression. And as you can see there, look on my finger.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
Look at that. Can you see that what he's flicking out there? Look. Drops of water come out there, look. So it's well flooded. And what I like to do is just to get the airline, Gary,
Blow it out.
and blow it out. I've got no compressor, have I? Hold on.
You got no gas, have you?
Olive on the buses, look. What are you doing in here? What are you doing?
Just sitting on it. Think, would I like to have this? No, I wouldn't.
You go, you're shopping on that baby.
Why would I when I've got a convertible?
Hey, there you go, look. Hey, look, you can go all the way up to,
50.
well, I don't know, 40, maybe 35 on this, I suppose. I don't know.
Quite sweet though, isn't it?
It's a dinky little thing, Sharon.
It is.
Bit like you.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, not for me.
I come in here, she's on my bikes, look. This is another one, folks, as you know, which is going to be restored on my Retro Hacks channel. So keep your eyes out for that one as well. And this is something which we're working on here at the moment. God, it's turned into a proper little tinkering video, baby.
I like to bring you things to do.
Yep. So this is off of the FZS, which is the Yamaha Phaser. And what happened with this, the rear brake's stuck on this, and it's a common thing for these to stick on. And when we took out the bleed nipple, I think it was on this one, it snapped off. And I had to drill it out. And you buy a banjo bolt and a new, I don't know if you can see in there, it's actually, you couldn't get that other bit of the bleed nipple out, so you've had to put an oversized nipple in there. The threads for these normally are 7mm, and I've re-tapped that out to 8mm, and I bought a banjo nipple, which is a banjo joint you screw in, and then you screw the new nipple into that so you can still use this. Otherwise, these are over £100+ and you can't actually find them because they're very hard to get hold of. But that's that anyway. So,
I can't find them.
eh?
That's why you can't find them.
Right, let's go back in here, baby. Let's see what's happening there. Right, so you've blown that out with a compressor, yeah?
Yes, he's done that. I've watched
And
him.
the plug.
And the plug. Any crap come out of there?
Just a bit of, well...
Looks like water, doesn't it?
That's a bit.
So just screwing that plug back in. We've got a lovely spark there, folks. So let's hope it's going to... Eh? Does he use this regular?
I don't suppose it's been used for a little while.
Right, okay.
They've got that G-Tech one now, haven't they, for him?
Oh, they G-Tech, they've gone electric then. A lot of people are doing that. They're converting over to these electric ones. Right, so that's pushed back. It's making a good connection, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, that's back on again. Clear away the tools.
Out, stand back.
Stand back. You're going to prime it again because you've emptied it, haven't you? So it's a 7 primes.
2, 3,
That's priming, all right, isn't it?
4, 5, 6.
That's it. You're on start.
Start. Switch is on.
Unbelievable. There you go. Let's take it outside, folks. There you go. Put it on run. Bogging a little bit, but it's cold still, isn't it? It's obviously not been started for a long time.
No, it hasn't.
First time starter. We'll just let that tick over for a minute, folks. Looks like he's put a new tank of fuel in it, so it's probably new fuel. Yeah, it might need the speeds started moved up. You might have had to play with them little. Again, you never know what people have done. So you see the little turning things in there.
Yeah.
You might need them speeding the tick over up or whatever. Give it a rev up on choke. Go on. As soon as you take the choke off,
Don't like it.
it don't like it. So it's either a setting, but I would possibly take the choke off. Now you've had it running, you know there's no problems with it. Set it up properly, just clean. If it's not running on choke, that means it's running on, it could have the pilot jet, which is got a blockage on it. So there you go, that's your little project. We've got it running anyway, folks, but obviously can't give it back to him like that. So we'll just get Dan Clift's sticker on the, I think it'll have to be the door frame like the other one I put on there the other day. We just put that on there like that and give that a rub. And if we pull the backing off, there we go. Dan Clift, hashtag the Crazy Welder on Facebook. And below,
Crazy Mama.
Crazy Mama.
Huh?
On Butlers, no, on Retrorestore. Right, folks, so...
Wally.
Eh?
I hope your hands are clean.
Of course they're clean, Sharon. No, well, sort of clean anyway. I'm not touching you anyway. Well, folks, thanks very much. Hope you've enjoyed our video. And don't forget, hit our subscribe button down there. Ring our little notification bell. You ain't making faces behind me, are you? Set your preferences to all. And also check out our Butlers Empire channel there, because we've got some behind-the-scenes stuff coming up on that. And also, if you want to see the Mobymatic restored, get over to Retro Hacks and again, subscribe to that channel as well. Thanks very much, folks. We'll see you in the next video. And until then,
Bye-bye.
bye for now. Let's get the kettle on, baby.
No.